What's going on, guys? Team Dark Arm Dealers here, and we have Trevor, who got first place at the ETB monthly. And what deck you playing, bro?
I was playing the little birds, bro. Not the bad birds. We talking about the normal summon birds.
Normal summon birds, bro.
Yeah, we cooking, dog. We cooking. I actually ended up going 4-1 at one of the local tournaments in Baton Rouge at Rogues, and then came and showed out for Team Dark Arm Dealings, man, this weekend. So.
Got you. See what you was cooking up with then.
3 Rabina, 3 Eaglin. That's self-explanatory, bro. Shut up! That's self-explanatory, bro. You got to run all these. This searches the big guys. This searches the little guys.
Yep.
These put the 2 bodies on board. Bump the count up to 2 stride. This is good for DPE. Also getting an extra body on board for extra normal summons. And, didn't really banish DPEs. It was a little bit strange today. I played a lot of like rogue stuff, but played against a lot of rogue stuff, but this definitely came up with banishing resources, so it was nice. 1 toucan goes and gets you trapped. Whenever I have to recycle my Impin with Strive, I banishing the Impin with the Strive and then go and get this to get the Impin back in my hand. It comes up, helps me continue to play. 1 Impin, don't play 2. You play 2, that's up to you, but this card's really, really good, but you can bounce it, you contribute it, get it back to your hand, stack it with Ryza to use the Eaglin, get it from the deck. There's so many ways to just continue to loot this card. I don't know why people play 2. That's, like I said, I guess just their personal opinion. 1 Ryza. This card literally says, play Magic. Bro, like, stacking 1 from the fields, putting it back into your hand, and stacking 1 from the graveyard. You just put your opponent behind 2 turns, and honestly, this card is super unfair, and it's worth its price tag, man. Like, this card is incredible. Definitely like, needed in the deck. Miss Valley, Statue. A lot of times I would just summon this, and they'd have to waste the battle phase and swing over this, and then they try to extend, and you can summon on their turn and interrupt them. This is good for stopping evenly matched. This is like your only defense against evenly matched this entire deck. So definitely needed. You can't run Nibiru, so you got to run something that could shut a turn off. And this card also acts like a cross-out designator and a Called by the Grave. It just stops Droll, stops Effect Veiler, stops the turn, man. I can't tell you how many times I was just like, D-shifter, pass. It's very, very, very oppressive. But it can suck whenever, you activate a pod and you hit this, and it's like, bro, I can't even do anything. But very, very good card. On to the spells. 3 pots, 3 extravagance. You should definitely be playing Pot of Prosperity. This is incorrect. I'm just poor. So this is what we got, bro. I like Prosperity more than this because you can activate the Pot of Duality, hit the Prosperity, activate the Prosperity, but if you hit this off of this, you got to wait a turn. Like I said, just play Prosperity, but it worked well. The draw 2, getting some advantage was nice. 3 books. I tried to optimize my deck to where I had multiple cards to stop hand traps. And this stops Imperm, Effect Veiler. This stops, like I said, this one stops Effect Veiler, Droll and Lockbird. The deck essentially has multiple cross-out designators and Called by the Graves. Like, even the field spell acts like a cross-out designator for Ash. The whole deck plays around hand traps really, really well. That's why, like I said, I was running cross-out designators so much, and I was giving up so much room in my deck when I just needed to realize that your deck and supporting engine already take care of hand traps for you. Played 1 Mausoleum. This could be any field spell. This one is pay 2k and summon a creature for basically free. Like, you could just pay 2k, summon an imp, and search. I really, really like this card. I probably won't play this. I'm probably going to do Gateway to Chaos, but I've played so many different field spells that probably don't even matter.
Yeah.
Terraforming, set rotation. Once again, this is another cross-out designator. Like, it stops infinite impermanence. It stops evenly matched. Like, this card is super duper broken. You could also activate your pot chain set rotation. That way they can't ash your pots. And it's incredible how this deck just synergizes so well with itself. So these are all blocks for your cards, so your cards will resolve.
Yeah.
Gold Sark, same thing. Acts exactly like these, can block an Ash Blossom. This card's broken. Get rid of whole entire fields. Fix your hands. I would never play more than one, so I play Regeki, Harpies, Feather Duster. I don't have Lightning Storms. Honestly, these were perfect. These did their job, did everything that they needed to do, and you could just activate it into a board, even when you have a small board. And like I said, they fulfill their purpose. They're at 1 for a reason. Called by the Grave. Your deck has like 10, 12 Called by the Graves and cross-out designators. 3 Imperm. This is the best hand trap. Gets around talents. Besides Dimension Shifter, this was the only hand trap that I ran, man. But Book of Moon also circumvents the fact that you don't have hand traps and lets you interact with boards. The 1 trap. Don't run the counter trap. Just my personal opinion. I think this trap is great. I would never run more than 1, but still a really good card. Searchable, recyclable. Extra deck, doesn't matter. Don't run punishment, so it's just a bunch of random stuff. I'll go into the Nightmare sometimes. Relinquish Anima, never going into. Omens you could go into pretty easy, but if you're going into this, you're in an awkward game state anyway. You should be winning fairly quickly, unless you bricked Elders in case I run punishment. I've tested with it, but haven't really liked it very much. 2 Lyricists, the Downerd, the Zeus. Yeah. It works out. I mean, I've never done it before, but it's there in case you need it. For the side deck. 3 Evenly. The heavenly rock thing that protects stuff. That's why I don't really like Lightning Storm. I feel like this serves a greater purpose by getting rid of the entire, like almost the entire field. Just covers a lot more basis. Some people run Lancia and you could get, killed by that, but it is what it is. 3 Cosmic. You can't afford to give up the card with Twin Twister until your engine rolls. But if you have this, you can usually start playing into a board, and if they flip up a floodgate, you could get rid of it. So also helps get over Imperial Order. 3 Dark Ruler. Stop everything on the board, man. Card's good. I'm poor. I don't have droplets. 2 Droll. I honestly didn't really even side this card because D-Shifter fulfilled the role of Droll.
Yeah.
And if you run in Droll with the D-Shifter, you risk the fact of drawing Droll and D-Shifter, but I feel like if you don't see one, you'll see the other. It might get cut. I'm not sure yet, though. 2 Lancia. Card's good. These 4 slots could probably change into like some Judgments, or some Harpies, Feather Storms, just to solidify your boards. But it's what I had. It's what I did. 2. These are actually really good. This will probably go to 3. Can't tell you how many times I'd go normal summon, they'd stop my play, and I go set and activate and call Fusion or Synchro because the format's very Fusion Synchro reliant right now. So this will probably go to 3. These 4 will probably definitely change. But other than that, man, like the deck performed well. I was very pleased with the results. I went X1, beat the final undefeated, ended up getting 1st place, and on Wednesday I got like 2nd or 4th or something like that. I can't remember, but the deck's performing very well. I like it. Anybody that really wants to try it, you just gotta really optimize your deck and think outside the box. Look up as many deck profiles as you can and make your own choices. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, any shout-outs before we end the video?
Shout out to Team Darkroom Dylan's, man. Cam behind the camera, Dylan in the back snoring. Joe coming out to hang out with us. David, Caleb, Sonny for the, what's the podcast? Top Cut Podcast. Check them out. And shout out to ETB Games, man. Come hang out with us. We had a bunch of good players, man. We had some guys come from Arkansas, and we love the community, man. We want to see you guys come hang out with us. We definitely want to see you guys succeed. So, like I said, come chill with us. Come build the community even further.
All right, well, it's Team Dark I'm Dealing signing up, and peace.